Here. Tonight is soccer banquet and it's also my birthday. So I wanted to go ahead and do something different tonight, and it's called a watch party. So I'm pre-recording this video that I'm gonna post tonight on our in our VIP group so y'all can see story time. So the story that I promised you last week that I would share is called I'm Not Very Afraid of the Dark. And it is by Anna Milbourne and illustrated by Daniel. Looks like Riley is how you pronounce her name, which is kind of cool. So anyway, it says, I'm not very afraid of the dark. I tell everyone that I'm not scared of anything. Poisonous snakes, not likely. Giant hairy spiders, never. Are you afraid of the dark, they ask. No, I say, but I think not very. Well, at least it's true in the daytime. In the day, the dark is small. It tucks itself under things and almost as if it's hiding. But the sun goes down and the dark stretches out and it gets bigger and bigger and starts to cover everything. And the feeling inside me gets bigger too, like a hole that I could fall into. Nobody knows about it but me. Look at his shadow. When I'm inside my house with the lights on, everything's bright and cozy, mostly. But there are corners where the dark lurks. And the shadows and shadows on the stairs. The feeling vanishes as I'm getting ready for bed. It swallows up by the bedtime bustle. It's all busy, busy. Then comes story time, all snuggly and warm. But all too soon, it's good night, sleep tight, click, and off goes the light. In the stillness of the dark, I start to notice things I didn't see before. Monsters, V-shapes on the wall, and tap, tap, tap at the window. Something creepy across the floor. Quick! Switch on the light! I know my kids used to see things in their mural that I painted on the wall. There was nothing scary there at all. Just shadows of my toys. An old anteater, a cuddly croc, and Ollie the octopus. And some branches waving in the wind. A tangle of clothes on the floor. What was there? What was there to be afraid of? Look. It looks like some of my kids' rooms. So then one day, Dad was saying, let's go camping. And off we go. But silently I wonder if the dark will find me there too. The scary feeling vanishes as we're putting up the tent. It's all busy. Pick a good spot to go in the tent pages with a bang, bang. We unroll our sleepy bags, all cozy and light lamb-like. And before I've thought of it, the dark's already come. But out there, here, the dark is huge and wide and more of an adventure. And I decide it's like a guessing game. What's that shotsy, swishy, swishy? Oh, just the trees in the breeze. And a shadow of a glimmer of eyes. Only an owl. Flitter, flutter, moths. Do I dare switch off my light? I do. And that's when I discover the most magical thing of all. Wonder what they're going to discover. It's only when it's really dark that I can see all the stars. Look at that. It's like being out in the country, like when we used to live in Brenham, we could go outside and see the stars. In the morning, the light comes back and it spills over everything and covers up the stars. And so I wonder, Maybe the dark isn't bad after all. It's just a big velvety night blanket wrapped around the world so we can go to sleep. And if the dark never came, you'd never see the stars. Wow. So the dark has to come so you can see the stars. That's kind of like a life story that sometimes bad things, things that happen, can actually turn out to be good. Like, for example, my daughter was working on an art project the other day and she messed up and did something that she wished she hadn't did. And some of her artwork got on another part of the artwork that she didn't want it. But I told her that was my favorite part, and that was before I knew it was an accident. She had cracks in the wall. It looked like cracks, and it was a mistake that happened. So sometimes mistakes are good things too. Just like scary things that happen. Sometimes we have to have those things in order to see the good things. So thank y'all for joining for story time tonight. And if I can't do next Thursday, I'll record a video and we'll do it that way. But hopefully I can be live again. I will be in Portland, Oregon, and I'll be with my son getting ready to get on my Alaskan cruise tomorrow. But maybe I'll pick a book that has to do with traveling or something like that. So y'all have a good evening tonight, and I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Thanks. Bye.